Welcome to our channel, Absorbent Mind Parenting, where we talk about Montessori parenting and respectful parenting and our journey as new parents. So today, what?
Oh, that's just a smooth segue.
Okay, today we're talking about, what do you think we're talking about?
We're talking about the stuff that's piled below the camera.
Okay, got it.
It's a subscription kit.
Kind of. It's cooler than a subscription kit. Yeah.
We're talking about something today that's cooler than a subscription kit.
Yeah. We're talking about the Tiny Earth Toys rental kit.
Got it. So it's a subscription to rent something that you then send back that you pay for monthly.
You got it.
Like a subscription.
Yeah, but a subscription, you keep it, right? Like her other subscription.
Oh, with this subscription.
Not with this subscription.
Well, you could keep it though. You were telling me that that we could hold on to this stuff for another month, right?
Yeah, let's just dive into it.
Let's dive on in.
So this is the toy rental kit from Tiny Earth Toys, which is, I think, a teacher-owned business from, I think they're in North Carolina. And the model is that you pay between, I think, $35 and $65 a month for either 5 to 10 toys. There's a 5-toy, 8-toy, and 10-toy option. And you give them your child's date of birth, and they are Montessori trained teachers. All of the products are Montessori inspired, and they ship you developmentally appropriate toys. So we've had ours for like maybe a month and a half now. We'll probably send it back soon. And so just like our Montikids kit, we have a strong focus on grasping. Our toys were all really grasping centric. If we had gotten it earlier, when she was a little tiny newborn, we probably would have gotten some mobiles, which I think is a really great use of this service.
She agrees.
It's a great option for saving money and reducing waste, and that's a big emphasis. Yeah, you're so sweet and funny. A really big emphasis of their company is sustainability. Which of course is one of my favorite things about it. There are no plastic toys. So I don't know if you noticed that, but nothing in here is plastic, and even this is organic cotton. They estimate that if you're getting 5 toys that you're saving, I think it was $600. Yeah, $600 annually, and diverting 60 pounds of waste a year.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. And we all know, babies don't need that much stuff. But it's nice to have stuff for them, and you don't use it for very long. Even the longest stretch of this, you're probably not going to use for much more than a year. The way it works is you give them your child's date of birth, they ship you your kit. It comes in a box, obviously, like everything does, but everything comes with its packaging. You're supposed to save the packaging, and they even have a pre-printed shipping label.
Oh, okay.
And pre-cut tape. So
Paper tape.
So when it's time to ship it back, they have a URL that you go to, and you tell them, you give them an update that you're ready for your next kit. They ship you your next kit. You pack everything back up in this box, put it in the shipping label, take it to the nearest FedEx location, and you're done. It's a super easy process. In terms of the things that make it difficult to ship things, they have really done most of the legwork for you. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is what comes with it.
Okay.
So for each of your toys that you get, each of your materials, there's a little description card. It tells you what skills you're targeting, and then a little suggestion for a play invitation on the back. They make a big deal that you should let your child explore the toy organically, but if they need a little inspiration, that they have some suggestions. They have this card on return instructions to keep it simple, and safety, and just like a general guide. But it's really a pretty comprehensive. Like, there's good information. The materials are really high quality. It's really straightforward. It's very targeted for your child's age range. Like I said, we got hers probably when she was 2.5 months old, 3 months old-ish. And so we didn't get stuff for a newborn, even though the kit, the 0 to 4 month kit, potentially includes newborn stuff. Because I gave them her date of birth, they gave us stuff that was targeted for where she was developmentally. And that'll be the case when we get the next one. They suggest that you exchange every 2 months. So we're coming up on that.
I wanted to talk about a couple of the things that we noticed were negatives, because you kind of went through all the stuff. Well, so for example, this ended up being kind of a sledgehammer in her hand because it's big and heavy.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to talk about some of the downsides.
Right, and that's specific to this material, not necessarily the program.
We didn't choose this toy. They chose this toy for us, right? So one of our 5 toys was something that we had to be kind of careful with her playing with because she would bonk herself with it. The other thing is we never felt comfortable taking the packaging off of this thing, so she basically never played with this.
That's not true. She would pull this and play with it pretty regularly. But you're right, we didn't feel comfortable taking the packaging off.
That's a real downside. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
2 of the 5 things she couldn't really play with.
Yeah, I will admit that. Some of it, I went ahead and requested. So I think she was 3 months old when I made this purchase. I requested the 4 to 8th month kit, I think, and they sent us stuff from the 0 to 4 kit. Okay. And so I made suggestions for what I wanted, but it was from the next age group, and they sent us stuff from the age group that she was in, which is totally fair. I mean, and she's gotten good use out of...
She really loves this.
Yes.
I will say, she really loves this. Sometimes she picks this up. We have another one of these.
Yeah, we have 2 of these, so...
But when she's doing tummy time, sometimes these are of interest to her.
Yeah.
But this is definitely her standout favorite out of everything.
And I will say, that's like a downside of the choice that we have made as consumers. You know, you could, just like we talked about with our Montikids kit, you could get the 8 or 10 toy option and have this be all of your toys. She has a lot of toys.
She does.
And so as we're rotating through, I try to offer her these to get the most out of our money since we're not going to keep them, but there are also a lot of other toys that she chooses from. So generally only 1 or 2 of these is out and available for her at any given time. Right.
I think overall it's an interesting concept. I would be curious to see what the next batch entails before like forming a hard opinion on it. But the price is actually not that bad.
Yeah, the price is really great.
Because I'm a cheapskate.
and again, like, you're not... Some of these materials we'll have for a long time and she'll get use out of for a long time. And by a long time, I mean like 2 years, right? Like this rattle is not going to be that interesting to her.
Right, even 2 months from now.
And so I think it makes sense, particularly for baby toys. Maybe as we get older into toys that have more longevity, that'll be just as interesting to a 3-year-old or a 7-year-old, and they'll be used in different ways.
And at a point when she starts falling in love with toys and has a favorite toy that she doesn't want to see go back. Yeah. Which I think that you said that's an option though, right? Like,
if your child has found an absolute favorite new item that they just can't part with, you may fill in this form, and after considering your request, we may offer you a prorated price to purchase it.
Oh, there you go. So, sort of.
Even then, that's a more sustainable option than buying a new toy, and is a more affordable option.
Well, and you've done the market research in your own home.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that is another really good point, is sometimes your kid's just not going to be interested in something, and it's better to not have it forever and to have not paid full price for it.
And maybe another kid will enjoy it.
Yes, yes. Okay, well, thanks for joining us to talk about Tiny Earth toys. I really like it. BC's coming around, maybe.
We'll see with the next box. I think the price is right. I think she obviously loved one of the toys. And in some online shops, this might be $35. So
they average that the toys that they're $35 each. And that's the thing. If Montikids just feels like it's too much, if Love Every feels like it's too much, but you still want the convenience of having someone else make the choices for you and make choices that are aligned with your values, I think this is a really great option. Let us know what Montessori content or respectful parenting content you're interested in. We're going to do our best to keep sharing what we're learning.
And if you know of other toy services like this that we haven't heard of yet, let us know in the comments.
There's one in Canada. I can't remember the name of it, but that specifically serves Canadians. So if you're not in the United States, you might check that out.
Until next time.
This is Absorbent Mind. Thanks for joining us.